253. This, of course, is Eleanor, and it's this Christmas's that was with our family and friends. These, of course, are some of Louie's relatives. This is Joe and Louie's brother-in-law. There's my mother, and this is Patrick when he was a young, I guess, I don't know, maybe 9, 10 months old, year old. And of course there's Anna Marie on the left. This, of course, is our family. I guess it's Christmas. There's Louie. I think he was just gotten engaged with Eleanor and Uncle Jack. There, again, with my mother and Patrick and Uncle Jack. There's Jean and Amade, husband and wife, good friends of ours. And of course there's Anna Marie, and there's Nellie Fisher. There's Jimmy, and there's Jean's daughter, one of them, and Amade's. Patrick in his crib there. Here he goes running around there. I guess he must have been, I don't know, maybe 9 months old or so, 11 months old. I don't remember the year this was. Of course, there's Charlene. She's the comic little girl there. That's Lucy and one of her children. Lucy's was a neighbor of ours down there in Lincoln Avenue area. Lucy's husband, Jerry. Teresa and I baptized one of her daughters. Here's my brother Mike and Patrick. Again, this is down on Lincoln Avenue. Our first new house we had built. It wasn't too old. Maybe it was. We had just moved in there. Maybe 6 months prior to this picture being taken. Let me see now, what the heck, 1483, I think, 1483 Lincoln Avenue, down here in East End. There's my mother and Anna Marie again. Of course, as you can see, this is Easter time. it's obvious with the Easter baskets, I guess. And that was Mary Margaret, again, little daughter of a close friend of ours, and her dad confirmed Jimmy Vince Tedesco. And there's Vince Tedesco picking at his nose. What are you gonna do when you're from down Mayflower Street? That's what happens. There's Pap. I don't know whether this is Easter time or not Easter time, but oh, it's Christmas, right? There's the Christmas tree there. So he's going over his Christmas presents with Charlene. That's Mark there. Might have been maybe 12 months to 15, 14 months old or whatever. There it is. There's the gun. He's going to go around shooting everybody. Maybe that's why he became a hunter, fisherman. There's Louie, Uncle Louie, Eleanor's husband. Jack Cutuli, Teresa's brother, and Tom, tossing the apple up. Tom is the third oldest in the family. There's Grandpa, Uncle Jack. These are all Cutulis. Grandma Cutuli. Of course, here's Joey Merlino. Again, this you will notice most of these pictures are all around Christmas time. This is a display they had down near Fifth Avenue, near Pittsburgh, downtown Pittsburgh, at a church. And since then, since they renovated that area, this church was torn down, but was taken at nighttime, as you can see. Sort of inspired me to take my camera and pictures of it because it was beautiful. There's our Lord Jesus in this manger. Now these are, again, that's marked there. The clarity and the focus wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but I just didn't want to not include this in our family pictures. There's Pat coming down from upstairs. I think we got him up out of bed because it was Christmas morning. And it was Merry Christmas, ho 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 time. course, no one could really wait for Christmas morning. And when it did come, why, they were anxious to see their gifts and whatever. And this is one of Anna Marie's friends. I think it was Louie Merlino's cousin's son, who I think was a prom, if I'm not mistaken. Anna Marie had gone to about 3 proms at that time of the year. These are some of her friends again. Oh, this boy's last name was Russell, I think. Here's Mark. Again, they all met at our house, of course, when Russell had picked Anna Marie up to go to the prom. And this is another, they like to say we're going backwards. That's Mark there. There's my mother. There's Eleanor. Louie. Much younger than what he is today. There's the old raviolis cooking. There's Lisa. Real bashful. She didn't like her picture taken, I guess. Teresa. Here's our dinner. I guess again it had to be Christmas time with our usual relatives, Uncle Jack, Tia, Tom, Louie, Eleanor, and these are some of my cousins that came to visit. That's me, of course, there. And again is a friend. There's Amadei, Brancati, Lisa again, Tom. This was Lisa's date. They're trying to make a machada there, but it didn't work out. Mark is there, crybaby, crybaby. course, him being the youngest. There's Jackie, Grandpa Cutuli, Grandma Yorio, Lisa. Like I was saying before, him being the youngest marked why everybody paid attention to him. This was his brother Dominic from Italy. Again, there's Evelyn Tedesco with the youngest one, daughter she had, Debbie. Come over to visit. There's Joey Fisher, son of one of our friends, Kumbatis. Yes, they come over to visit too. Christmas time, we had a lot of company. There's Donnie, again, one of the other son of Fishers. Charlene with her nun doll. There's Ann Papali, neighbor. Guess there's Anna Marie again with another prom. This was a Torcaso boy. Here we go back to the children again. There's Mary Margaret with her little, let me see, who is that? Can hardly tell. Well, it has to be Mark, because there's Pat on the left there with his cowboy hat, and Amanda and Jean again. We always had company. We were blessed with good friends, and Nellie Fisher, Jack Fisher, her husband. Eleanor again, Teresa. There's Debbie and Mark there making out. There's Eleanor coming over to visit, I guess. She was a great person in our life, Eleanor. There's Jack and Anna Marie again, and Charlene. Well, this was over at on Mayflower Street at Uncle Jack's house. And this, of course, as you can see, it's Easter time. With Lisa and Anna Marie, Uncle Jack there. Of course, there's Charlene. The apple of our eye there at that time. There's Charlie Yorio there, Papa. Lisa playing around. Teresa. his grandpa there, digging the yard as usual. He was a digger. Again, this was in the backyard over on Mayflower Street. And this is part of the family and friends on Mayflower Street. Mary Margaret again.